preseason test, and these two know all about that. It was just a season ago when they squared off in the season opener. The Irish came out on top, set the tone for their entire season, and now Giga would like to have an answer. Texas A&M about to put it away to start this game. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. So Notre Dame's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Here's a heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. The Aggies offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off the play fake. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big game. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's Reed. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Good disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation. They use their speed to get to the QB.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete! And that'll be a turnover on downs. From the gun to give, looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Power football with the run. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got it In the middle, it's Fields. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick? Penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
You're controlling. You're being...
Got his man quickly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Middle
The Irish send out the
flavor.
punt unit.
Let's go.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
Well, and most QBs will tell you it starts from the waist down. And the feet is tied really well with the upper body and with the mechanics. And you could tell, drifted a little bit there because of that. Inaccurate.
First down.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He rifles one deep down the right side. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And you can tell he trusts
did you
his
get
big tight end. Airing the football way down the field, treating him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
You know my...
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense
kick off in the middle.
Replay scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the
Took
field,
me
and
a
this
few extra
defense will be
seconds
called
to do
on
it,
to protect this
but I
lead.
didn't anyway.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes.
Okay,
Needed just a
20 minutes.
little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Would you do
Freeman
this?
added another chapter to the year 3 success stories of Notre Dame coaches taking the Irish to the national championship game, and he looks like a cornerstone coach for the future.
It was so impressive what they were able to do.
He's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. First down.
Bitch, not play with
QBs
you.
that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, you have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
You know how blitz is coming. You ain't ready for it.
Takes a handoff and he's going right. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Defense, you that good.
All the way down to the
Good.
5-yard line.
Cállate.
Finally getting stopped. On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Oh,
Into the end zone he goes.
oh, you dick.
Extra point here would tie the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take it to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you
injury timeout. Is that what you got, sir?
Slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outside.
Oh, I tripped over it.
Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line.
He stopped us.
Going deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. A giant.
Did y'all see that chat? Did y'all see that chat? I am not gonna lie to you. I thought I was gonna be pest for minutes, but
and they still make a big play.
Man, how difficult is that?
Going for it all. Touchdown, Aggies. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring
Yep.
this guy. His second receiving touchdown
broke
of the game.
that
That's your
tie.
job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And the
I'm a
PAT gives them a
motherfucker.
14-7 lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that
what's this
last score took a little
man?
lump out of this crowd.
What your mammy warned you about?
From inside the 20, chance for great field position.
Okay.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the second quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. We played one before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats.
I didn't hear you. What are you doing?
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
Bitch, I don't play.
Tried to pound it on first down.
I
Now
don't
back
play
to the
the game
line.
the way I play, dude.
Looking for a man. It's Carr. Under fire. He's going to take off. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long.
Not a problem.
Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Turns it on in midfield. Now they're
You're trying to find a way to go. I told you this. You think I'm
making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gonna swing it on second down. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. And they explode on that one. Got it down to the 22. He picked up a big chunk of yardage there. Irish jigs going in the stands.
Yeah, and a lot of excitement. If they can find these down-the-field explosive plays and find a wide receiver out there they can depend on, this offense can really explode and take off to it.
Got some room there to the goal line. And he rolls into the house.
Let's go.
Touchdown. Setting up for the extra point and the time.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
If I were to press the panic button right now.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Was
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's a fumble.
Get it?
A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of
Are
that.
you?
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. He gets it inside the 25. They'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the first down, and it's a 4th down decision time coming. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Absolutely center cut. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And let's check in with Kevin.
That's a good.
In the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up 14 over UTEP. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That, friends, is
Through that ball.
Well, on that last play, I'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make some play. He wasn't even close to his intended target's mark.
The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
Oh, man.
Didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal.
Oh, it's in his bag.
Trying to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a
Yeah, his bag's in the living room.
We've reached the
Gracias.
Bagel? What is a bagel?
It's a bread.
Bagel is bread next.
timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Oh.
Yeah, and this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really...
Well, he just took a big poop.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Sí, pero tiene que dar medicina porque he continues to have good food.
Oh.
Maybe it'll be.
Okay.
I love you, Maxie. You know what, Maxie? Who was on the phone? They called. You remember your teacher from the other school? She said to tell you hi and to give you a big hug. She might come next Friday, not tomorrow. She's gonna come on the 1st of May. You remember her when you see her. She's so happy that you're doing good.
Really?
See, me habló and I missed her call and then I called her back.
My name is Max.
Self-defense football, you're sitting in a good spot in 2nd and goal. Just throw that thing away.
Ooh. You're gonna go back?
Yep. Yep, it's uncool.
What's a big cat? But it's a little bit of blue. It's a bit of yellow.
I already did not get turned.
Early season test, and these two know all about that. It was just a season ago when they squared off in the season opener. The Irish came out on top, set the tone for their entire season, and now Giga would like to have an answer.
Easy mistakes. Speed, acceleration, and change of direction.
Texas A&M
Oh yeah, green.
this game.
Anyways.
Takes it inside his own 20. Chance
Yep,
for great
22.
position here. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. We have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
What the? Okay, school time.
What the chuck?
Did the officials see something to bring it back?
What?
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Back open in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. And
Yes, Mom.
down after a nice game.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Oh, the breezers.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Bring in the heat. Got it in the middle, it's Bond. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. What did you do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and sell it.
So Texas A&M's offense will go to work for the first time today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turn on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a...
Turning it on! Oh, he got loose! They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second. It allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down this field. But how about this guy after
What
the
happened?
catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Looking to throw, it's Reed. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
How about the linebacker breaking on the football? Seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out.
I don't know.
Right to where the ball's going. Nice
I don't know.
anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
He has the first and still on his feet. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Oh.
The Aggies are on the move. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Yeah.
I think he did a really good job.
Oh, I don't know.
Keeping his eyes down. You can see he
No, it's not local.
But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing the rhythm and the cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play after throwing.
On fourth down, going to the air. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass.
Nope.
Defense turns to offense.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the move, it's Love. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. He'll do it himself. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. And here comes the punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
What the? I was at my daughter's house and someone was standing off the
He's brought down a really solid effort to
I
pick
also
up
noticed we have a
that
pretty
yardage
new
he
story in
put
the
up
shop
on
in the
the
house.
Texas
I don't have a
A&M
good
has it back,
relationship
and we
with
say
him.
howdy to the Aggie
And when I
offense
asked
again.
about it, my daughter told me
Off
it's
the
none
play
of
fake
my
on first
business.
down to
It's
throw.
just I didn't
Oh, he
understand
should
what he
have
might
had
do.
that one right in his
I was
hands,
just
and he
they do like a
couldn't
beat,
hang
no?
on.
I
Typically, he
think.
makes that play. It'll be second down.
Yeah.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The lone back's got it. And he is just engulfed at
Yeah,
the...
where is that?
Place. I don't know.
It says it right there.
With this giant defensive tackle.
HTTP Takonotasi.
What is that?
I think that's a news
Team defense on that one.
news thing. I don't
Everybody
know.
doing their job.
I don't read much news. I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
The only news I ever know
He
is
wants to take the top off.
A coordinated law enforcement operation in Horizon City on Monday led to multiple arrests after investigators said several vape shops were allegedly selling THC products in violation of the Texas Health and Safety Code. I'd like to show a picture of your cousin. Just kidding. Bro.
you are bad.
His name is Pachito.
Nah.
Good thing they came out there to send me a parking price and give me an extra bit of money.
Early season test, and these two know all about that.
Don't mind me, that goes
Season
into
ago
the
when they
building.
squared off in the season opener,
The
the
spring
Irish
too.
came out on top.
Laughing with tears in our eyes.
Season, and now, Giga,
I don't
like
think
the
that was
M&M.
YouTube treatment. I said, so the people got arrested, but nothing to the shop.
Looking for an
I'm
alley
not
from
feel so
inside
safe.
his own 10.
Worrying
Really
about the
disciplined
drivers, the
job by the
texters,
coverage unit to
the
get
bad
down there and make
drivers,
the
and
stop at the
everyone
19.
that
So
wants
the
to run
Texas
red
A&M
lights.
Aggies offense goes to work first. We have got
This
a
little dude looks like the
tremendous
cop that got
matchup between
posted for
these two running
DUI. It
backs,
might be
both
his son.
stars, and they are both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have
Still
two
wasting
guys
the
on
time
each
to see.
side? When they have the football, like they can
All
go
the
the
comments
distance.
are
Just
spreading.
dynamic speed,
Oh boy.
great vision. These defenses
But that's
are
so when I
in
told you
trouble
that
because
like
these guys can
the
touch it
cop
a
that
bunch
got
of
posted.
different ways. Palmer, they can
It's gotta be
And
embarrassing.
I think what makes
It
them really
is.
great too, David, is that they're very versatile guys.
Like
Both
if they
guys
should
can
worry
run
more
between the
about
tackle box. They can take it
drug
outside. They
driving
can
instead of
catch the
busting people
football as
for
well. So,
marijuana.
no doubt, the
Yeah.
game plan for both
After
offenses,
that, you'll see
feed
how many
the running
seems like
back
most
as
of
many
all the
different
food
ways
of
as
marijuana,
possible and
alcohol.
just let him go to work.
That's my kids.
He rifles one deep
Oh,
down the middle.
Yeah, and the QB
that was
trying
a
to use
good
some touch and
one.
then hang up in the air.
Good
Hanging
putt.
over
Well,
the
that's dumb. Bro, what's the hype of you anyway, bro?
get it, make a
Like,
play. A
it's
lot of
fun
guys
in high school, but after that, like, bro,
He's got it on the
what you
right.
got nothing to do
And
with it?
perhaps a touchdown
No, it has
saving tackle as he
nothing
gets him
at
down at the
all.
37. And the
Un
Aggies are
momento
on the
pensé
move.
que era tu marido.
Dropping
Oh,
back, it's
shit.
Lee. He's not afraid to go deep.
Going
And
good.
good coverage.
Oh,
and
Lord.
He did, but someone just posted that.
Yeah.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this
That is
football
the
game. It
neatest
doesn't
joke
take
yo.
long to get to it.
Somebody
One of the
posted
best
the
receivers
fires
in the
and not
game,
the shop
one of the
selling.
best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback
This is the
taking a
very
shot,
terrible.
and early on, it's the corner who wins.
Well, now
knocking
it's
it
time to
away
move
from
from
the
El
incompletion.
Piso.
That won't be the last time these two
El
guys go toe-to-toe.
Peso.
I haven't
This
heard
is
that.
Throws
So
toward the end
so
zone. And that
because it's
ball
fine
is
to
in
get
harm's
down the
way, and
problem
he is
solved.
lucky to get that one back.
Well, catch
3
actually
straight
putting his
incompletions,
speech.
and undaunted, they'll
I
go
like
for
their
it on
Jesus
4th and
speech.
10.
These people has in the value that is
Fires to the
totally
middle.
based on
Pass
what we've
is
seen
incomplete,
earlier,
but a
strictly than
long
basing
Good
contact there.
night.
themselves
I think it's going
as
to
they're
be
living
pass
a messed up
interference and a
world not
first
because
down.
of injustice to them, but because they see their wishes as
And the defender just
inferior
way
to
too
theirs.
handsy on that last play. You can see all
Impose
the
that
contact as
mentality
the
of
ball
loss
was in
of
the
all
air. He
that
said you can't do
justice.
it, and the
Now we
referee's
have
caught.
we're facing justice for things that
The run from the shotgun.
were not
They pick
themselves
up
the
half of it.
justice.
It'll be 2nd and
As soon as
5.
all people understand what justice
This
means,
crowd
then the
rising
sooner
up,
we will
sensing
see
that his
what a
defense
free
needs some
society
help.
looks like when it smiles
2nd
all
down,
without
they'll go
freedom
to the air.
from those whose
Throws
actions
for
are
the
the
end zone.
reflections of differently
Touchdown,
than they
Aggies.
see
And
themselves.
they strike
This is
first.
what the founders would say the
I don't
rule
know
of
how
law
many people
means.
expected this to happen.
So
Playing
what
on the
is
road in this
justice?
environment against a
Justice is
better
not
opponent,
imposing
and they
onto
showed
that which is
tremendous poise.
not
On the
you
opening
regardless of
drive,
how
nice
superior you think you
execution.
are,
They scored
because
the
that's
touchdown. That was
injustice.
big time.
Your
And with
justice
the
is
extra
totally
point, they
based on
get the
the
first
measure
7
of
of the
how
game.
an
Kickoff
entity, no
unit
matter
on the
how
field,
big,
and this
treats
defense will be
that
called
which
on to
is not
protect
them.
this lead.
Ooh, hey, that's yours.
That's a
He'll bring it
That's
out
a wrap.
from inside his own
that's a
10.
wrap.
Nice
It's a
job
wrap. I mean,
executing
just
well on the
He
assignment
just
as they
nailed
put a
it
stop to that
on
return
my
at
car.
the 22.
Yep.
So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first, and
Imagine
they've
if they
had the
put
ball
that
today.
effort on the extra
Guys, if you
times.
listen closely, I think you can hear the
They
jaws
can because
going
I'm
already
guilty.
between this
Everyone's
quarterback
guilty.
and wide
Fuck 'em.
receiver. What
Just
a
effing
matchup,
legalized
Jesse. It's going to be
drivers.
between those two.
So many people have already been talking
Some
about
girls
this
who do
individual
violence.
one-on-one
Oh my
matchup,
god,
David.
yes,
It's going to be
please get
happening
evil
out on the
potheads.
island all game long.
Get evil potheads. Leave the drunk drivers alone. Potheads are dangerous.
Leave the drunk drivers alone.
Touchdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch
Exactly.
I was like, oh,
Stay
she takes
with
my
them, and the instincts
my
Yeah, that's the haha reaction.
yeah, because I was like, oh, just tell you this thing.
Yup.
Smoking as a stoner's color. They were target for schools too.
Looking to throw, it's
Hopefully cops started pointing more. No potheads in the street or while driving. If they want to do drugs or any dumb
And how about this?
SHIT, do it at home when no one gets hurt.
Scores on the first drive, and
That's
now
what
you
I
can
would think.
get a big
I
sack
always
on
think
third
of
down
this
and
one
force a
for
punt. You talk about creating momentum
Yep.
early and shutting the home
I don't know
crowd
about this
up.
one.
Mission
It's
accomplished.
good.
not able to follow a big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
See,
Texas A&M has it back in the
Gospel
ready to go
police
to work.
said Thursday they arrested
Already
him
a
at the ground
he
of
wants
the
it
BT
all.
responsible for shooting during
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver
for
and
the
his speed,
game.
he's one of the fastest.
Like Native American.
Oh
They
no.
knew this quarterback was going to try to
I
take the
bet his
top off the
ancestors are
defense. That time they
pissed.
couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that
I
play.
bet his ancestors are
My job is to make
PO'd
sure
right
that
now.
ball comes loose, and I gotta go through that guy, use my
Oh!
shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical. If he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Not in lockstep.
Oh, that was
with the
deflection.
receiver.
This offense is
Wow, they meant the PSS five. Just some straight pockets go right in front of them.
Make some plays for this offense.
Unleashes one deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He makes a grab. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles it down to the 2.
Defense.
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Marches ahead. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense. Now you're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big second down here, probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
No, get the
Now
field
on
goal.
fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolute
Missed
shame.
it.
Missed it. And the
You
margin is
will.
still 7 after the miss, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Rush is on him. And the pressure.
What a sack.
They get him at the 15.
Ooh, LB Blitz
Notre
there.
Dame has
Okay,
made
I'll
this
keep
second
that
down
one.
play much more difficult after going backwards. Dropping back, it's Carr. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out. season test, and these two know all about that. It was just a season ago when they squared off in the season opener. The Irish came out on top, set the tone for their entire season, and now Giga would like to have an end. On the move from inside his own 20. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can go catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
To the air, it's Carr. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. The running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Takes the handoff. It's loud. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal block.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. They get it up, rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got it set up on the outside. He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with a screen, but they'll be facing a fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Texas A&M's offense will get the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football, so we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the...
He's looking deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here. season test, and these two know all about that. It was just a season ago when they squared off in the season opener. The Irish came out on top, set the tone for their entire season, and now Giga would like to have an answer. Texas A&M about to put it away to start this game. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. One of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. The Irish send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. The Aggies offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every... the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Plays like that, he's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Aggies want to move quickly. And they tried to freeze him with the fake spike. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Fires to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Back to pass, it's Reed. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Back to pass, it's Carr. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on you on second down.
And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Oh, they're after him! Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Off-play action on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, this guy shot out of a cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Rifles it down the middle. And that one's going to be batted away, incomplete, and we have played one. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
One thing I love about this linebacker, guys, he's really good against the run, but he's also nice in coverage, too. That time, a cover 2 look by the defense, so he's just playing in space. He's walking.
Get back. Nice pick up on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. They'll ride the hot hand. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's locked. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Pauly. Quick step and go. Season test, and these two know all about that. It was just a season ago when they squared off in the season opener. The Irish came out on top, set the tone for their entire season, and now Gig'em would like to have an answer. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Texas A&M's offense is on the field for the first time today. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Coleman, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. One of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Trying to burn this defensive. a season ago when they squared off in the season opener. The Irish came out on top, set the tone for their entire season, and now Gig'em would like to have an answer. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each off.
There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. This crowd, full throat, split under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake. Throwing right. Complete on the comeback. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it.
Well, really nice catch there, and I'll tell you, ever since Texas A&M made the move to the SEC, their path to the national championship got way harder. If they're going to win today, they've got to come up with big plays in the passing game. This guy gives them that opportunity. He gives them a chance not just to compete for conference titles, but for national championships, too.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Reed. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. They'll run play action. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to be a contested catch on the back end. But he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like we saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from their own 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's locked. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Handoff from the gun. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. We'll put total leather and we'll get started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He gets a block. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UTEP. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. Straight ahead from inside his 25. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will take the field first. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, the ground game. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush. You cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front seven. And they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
And the Badgers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Just needs a crack to get a return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So the UTEP Miners offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think The jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
He'll run it again. They don't get nearly enough on third down. Fourth down coming from the 48. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Wide receiver comes in motion. Brown will throw it. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on third down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Badgers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Nestles it in at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Has to uncork this one off his back foot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Has to get there to move the sticks. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And now we see on fourth down, people are so comfortable going for it, especially around midfield like this. Find a play you know you like, short yardage situation, one you practiced.
Grabs it inside the 15. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Back to throw, it's Tebow. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
This defense doesn't even have a chance to blink after just giving up an explosive play. You get lined up, and all of a sudden they're throwing it over your head again into the end zone. They better get ready, lined up.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Niners! I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next move yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet, 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought at the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a gap. It's Lyle. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Brown wants to pass. Under heat, he gets rid of it.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab to the 25 and there's room. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UTEP.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll start the return inside his 25. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Badgers want to pick up the tempo. Brown will throw it. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Badgers send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On his way from around the 50. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll out of bounds. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Miners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Lets it fly. Touchdown, UTEP. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he knocked that one right down the middle. unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Brown wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Going to try to get it himself. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Just about set to get this second half underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
4 punts already. Got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Badgers will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to throw. It's Tebow. Has to let this one go off his back foot. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. That's reeled in, it's Clark. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Snatches it on the right. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
He's got him. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
At the 4-yard line.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up fourth down.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And the Badgers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll keep it himself. Might have misread that one. Would have been better off to leave it with the back. Instead, he'll give up the safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Running to Green.
Return is tackled at the 46. And your UTEP Miners will take over.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
Looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. A big turnover here for the defense to end the quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Brown will throw it. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is slung down back at the 43.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Under fire. Quickly to the tight end. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. With the catch, it's Clark. Oh, he's got some space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
That keeps the score.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Wide receiver going in motion. Brown wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Smarts. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled. Up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. I'll tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
The Badgers will line up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He slings it deep to the left and is knocked away. An incomplete, the defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab inside the 30. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Until you stop me. And I think the offense,
he'll take a shot. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Tebow. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Fires into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another... This offense, they've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to...
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Running to daylight from inside his 25. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. What a big penalty at this juncture in the game, all locked up, and they get called for the pass interference. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, it's a pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout. Toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Makes the catch inside his 30 and wants much, much more. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. The Trojans offense the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals.
Breaks into the open. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Grab near the marker, it's Lemon. They make the stop at this passing. Some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease, it's Sanders. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll try to get it through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop and third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
So UTEP's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout.